What's good? We back. Boxing Clinic. Told you I had a few boxing videos lined up. This will be the closing one for the night. Hopefully, unless something big comes up very, very soon. Shout out to the Houston Astros for winning the World Series tonight. And, speaking on Keith Thurman, we heard what Bob Brown said that he stands no chance versus Terence Crawford. And I think Crawford, could beat Keith Thurman. I think I would favor him. Even before seeing that welterweight, that's a little asterisk by that because I got to see him at welterweight to know that it's real. But I think we crazy. A lot of fans are crazy for writing Keith Thurman off. Like Keith Thurman can't beat all these guys. He could, I just think he lost his way. And I think this probably won't make sense to people. I think since he got what he was looking for as far as his belts and his newfound fame and all the praise that he's been getting. I think, he lost that killer instinct in him, the aggressive Keith Thurman. You guys hear me talk about that, the aggressive Keith Thurman come up, the old one-time walking back through that door, that he potentially could beat anybody. And I think now that he has something to lose, that he's the hunted and not the hunter no more, I think that's changed a lot of people's opinions more than y'all know. Y'all might not even be cognitive of that going on, Keith Thurman was a guy that was aggressive when he was coming up, flat-footed a little bit, could move just enough. Look at the Diego Chavez fight. That's a guy that could punch harder than Robert Guerrero, punch harder than a lot of guys that he fight, harder than Luis Collazo. I mean, he might be a better natural puncher just than Sean Porter. But Keith Thurman is now, Sean Porter fight was about the same as Diego Chavez fight. He moved a little bit, but he exchanged with Porter. But the thing about it with me is he's lost his aggressive nature. And I think getting those belts, getting money now, he don't want to lose that. So when he was hungry, he wanted any way to break through. He'd fight anybody to break through just to get that recognition. Now that he got the recognition and all that, he's not hungry no more. He's not in a rush to get back in the ring. And all of a sudden he's starting to get injured. Oh, he need his car accident. He need his elbow scope. He's not active no more. You know what I'm saying? And he's right. He's not hungry no more. He would probably say, yeah, I got more room in my belly. No, he's reached what he reached his pinnacle. He reached his goals. I know how I feel to reach your goals and, get complacent. And that's where he is. He's complacent. Now he's fighting in prevent defense, if you know the NFL, American football terminology. He's fighting not to lose. He's fighting a smart fight. He's one of the most smart fighters, one of the most athletically gifted fighters today, especially in the welterweight division. When you're talking about speed and power and IQ, it's nobody that has those three like Keith Thurman in the welterweight division, period. He's quicker to me than Terence Crawford. He punch harder than Terence Crawford. He's stronger than Terence Crawford. IQ good. I mean, he got the total package. You could say the same thing for Errol Spence. You could check all those boxes off. But the one thing that he doesn't have is that killer instinct no more. He don't have a hunger to be great. And I see it just dying out of him. Crawford ready to die in the ring. He challenging guys off the street in street clothes, beating people up in Jordans. He hungry. He hungry. He want more. Errol Spence, he hungry. They ain't did what Keith Thurman did. Keith Thurman felt like he's sitting at number one. After the Pacquiao Mayweather era, he number one. And he enjoying it. And he want to milk that. And he see these young lions coming up and they want to scrap him. And he like, man, I ain't in a rush to scrap him real quick. Let me get a couple tune-up fights like like that. Like he went to life and death with Sean Porter. That was the last of the I think that's one of the last time we're gonna see a Keith Thurman, the aggressive Keith Thurman. And I think the older Keith Thurman was more savage and more cutthroat than the Keith Thurman that fought Sean Porter. But he lost that way. And the fighters smell that in the water. They smell the blood in the water. They smell a hurt snake in Keith Thurman. They know when somebody don't want it. And Keith Thurman got the look that he don't want it with Terence. He don't want it with Errol. Speaking on Danny Garcia, speaking on Sean Porter, speaking on everybody but the matchup people want to see. He'll speak on it for a minute. Yeah, I want to fight, But do you really want to fight? And people can read body language. People can read just your whole overall aura and what you spitting off. And people know that he don't want that fight with Errol Spence. People know that. He know Errol wrong for him. He know he going to go turn back the clock and be the aggressive Keith Thurman. And have to go into a Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler type shootout with Errol Spence. He has the ability to beat everybody. I wouldn't be shocked if Keith Thurman came out on top. If he can get back his hunger. The aggressive nature Keith Thurman, dropping bombs. I would have no doubt. Keith Thurman on his best day versus Errol Spence and Terence Crawford on their best day, it might be a good chance that I give Keith Thurman the edge on that. But Keith Thurman had his best days already. He ain't hungry no more. You know, he ain't Pac-Man. He ain't gonna keep eating. He ate enough and he could place it. You could tell by his lifestyle moves, getting married. You know, come on, who gets married while they still hungry and while they still in the pinnacle or still trying to reach the pinnacle of their career? He's at the climax of his story. And all the fighters know. I wouldn't be surprised if he retired once he lost to Errol or Terence Crawford. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think that old Keith Thurman walking through the door, but I think it's silly for a lot of us fans to continue to write him off until he actually get rolled off and get beat really, really bad, or get beat or outclassed seriously in the gym. But I do think he's still that type of guy that if you knock him out or beat him real bad, I don't think he's going to be the same fighter. And I think that goes for Errol Spence and Terence Crawford as well. It's going to be interesting. Let me know what y'all think.